Hi. Okay. What's going on? What's going on in your love life, my viewer? Disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. Confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. Runner. I don't want to run anymore. Mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. A missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. Disagreements. Disagreements. Holding back. I should have expressed myself better. Confusion. Irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. Runner. Runner. Indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurt you. Mistakes. Mistakes. Understanding. I see your side of the story. Missed opportunity. Forgiveness. I am struggling to get over the past. Okay, so obviously you and your person have had some disagreements, possibly around the fact that this person was emotionally unavailable, didn't show you how much they felt for you, which caused you a lot of confusion within this connection because of their indecisive behaviour. They possibly did run away from you, run away from this connection because they didn't know how to understand the feeling of love. Some people just don't understand that. They're used to possible like chaos in their life, toxic partnerships. They've possibly been hurt before in the past, and you've come in and you are an irreplaceable energy. The way you love them could never be matched. They know that. They are now reflecting on what's gone on here. They wish that they could make this better between you after seeing your side of this story now. Maybe they didn't before. Maybe you this is what caused the disagreements. You told them how confused their behaviour was making you, how the hot and cold behaviour wasn't something that you can tolerate. The indecisiveness of them not choosing you caused pain, and they didn't get it. And now they are getting it. They are now viewing you as a missed opportunity because they didn't act when they had you, and they're wanting your forgiveness here. They're struggling to get over you. I mean, it's pretty clear, but let's see if the tarot can break it down a little bit more for us. What were the disagreements here with the holding back? Disagreements. Not putting a lot of effort in. I think as well, you are a very empathetic, loving, caring person, and this person knocked you out of character. You wanted to reach out to this person, but you felt like you was being a bit of a... They made you feel like you was being a bit of a nuisance. Like you were interrupting their time, their space. But they weren't giving you anything. So with their lack of energy, with their lack of anything, they literally weren't putting in any effort here. They weren't showing you anything. You became a bit colder as well. You were knocked out of character. you in the end was forced to tell this person how they were making you feel quite bluntly. You didn't want to. You didn't want to lose this person. You didn't want to rock the boat, but you did. You told them how it made you feel, and it caused an argument because at the time this person didn't understand where you was coming from. They didn't get it. And more for that one. Yeah. Felt trapped in your own head. You just felt so stuck, uncertain about where this was going, confused. That's not no way to be. You shouldn't feel like that. Confusion. What was caused the confusion here? Okay, so this person potentially made you feel like you were in competition with other energies. They made you feel jealous on purpose, made you go into that. They were very egotistical. They could potentially have like told you that they went out with another person for dinner, or they, I don't know, that way, yeah. They put seeds there to make you confused. It's manipulation. This person wanted you to feel like that. They were fully aware that they made you feel like that, possibly because you were on a higher frequency than they were. So instead of coming up to your level, they wanted to knock you down a few. That's not nice. That's not nice. Irreplaceable. Irreplaceable. What's this person seeing now? They see the errors of the ways. They know that they didn't give you what you wanted. They know that they kept putting you in this same cycle of confusion. Okay? That they made you feel unstable. Yeah. What's the word? Clarify. Yeah, this person knows they didn't offer you half as much as you deserved. They were arrogant, they showed off, probably a little bit materialistic. Everything was more about surface level than anything else. No emotion. They've realised now that you are irreplaceable. You are an energy that is rare. You don't come across you very often. Why did this person run? Why did this person run? They thought it was going to end anyway. Maybe they used to putting their all in, and third party involvement. They weren't prioritising you. They didn't appreciate you at the time. What's that? The runner. Toxic behaviours. They were running. They know that was, they're trying to get over that. They don't want to run anymore. They know that they showed you, they know what they've done here. They know that they've caused you misery. They know that they dragged in third parties into this connection, people or situations that weren't healthy for your dynamic, which made you feel unappreciated. They know that. Indecisive. What were they indecisive about? The action that they could take. They weren't taking any action. I think they felt a little bit insecure here because you were everything that they wished for. They manifested a person like you to come into their life, someone who was caring, nurturing, loving, stable, didn't mess about, didn't go out and party all the time. You were low risk, safe, not in a boring way. I don't mean it like that. I mean you were someone who was reliable, someone where you wouldn't want this person to feel insecure. So that's why it caused you confusion, because you're like, I'm not treating you like that. I wouldn't dream of treating you like that. I don't want to hurt you. And yet this person's treating me like this. And why? Now, unfortunately for them, they manifested someone just like you, and they fucked it up. The universe has seen that. They've seen the lack of energy, the lack of action they've put in, and I think this has been blocked. The universe has said, no. You can't manifest a beautiful person like this and not put in the work. It doesn't work like that. This person deserves more, so it was blocked. This was blocked. You needed the separation. Mistakes and understanding. This person's going to come in. They know that you are their everything. They know the mistakes that they've made here. They, like I say, are seeing your side. They want a peaceful resolution. They want to communicate and have some sort of compromise here. I feel that this has been separation that has been, I'd say, been separated for a while. I don't think this is a new separation, because they're very slow moving, but I think it needed to be for this person to gain that perspective on your side. Because if you two were in this connection and it was beautiful and this person kept ruining it, hence why the universe got involved, this person needed time to reflect. At first, I think they were distracting themselves from the disconnect here with work. I think that's where their focus went to. They didn't want to think about it. A bit of an avoidant. They didn't want to take accountability, but it caught up with them. The universe kept poking at them to see what they were losing. And they're wanting to come in more reliable for you, more trustworthy now that they understand where you've come from. They really do understand what they've did here and how they messed it up. Missed opportunity and forgiveness. They've had an aha moment. They possibly have had some sort of spiritual awakening as well. It's hit deeper than what they expected it to. Yeah, they view you as a missed opportunity now. They know that they hurt you. They know that they juggled you, that they caused an imbalance in this. They weren't prioritising you, and they know that they didn't act when they should have. Forgiveness. They know that you are a little bit blocked off to this person. Maybe you have actually physically blocked them. They see you as the Queen of Wands, though. Loyal, generous, confident. Someone who values your own morals. You might be a little bit intuitive as well. And more for the forgiveness. They're not sure whether you will be open for this conversation, this compromise, because they know that they caused such an imbalance here, that they were greedy with your energy. They feel that you might have let go. They've had a massive tower moment. They're aware that they caused you a tower moment by keeping this, what could have been such a beautiful spiritual connection. They ruined it. Because they made it very surface level here. They kept it extremely casual when it wasn't meant to be that. That's not why this person was gifted you. Right, what does this person want to say? They're coming back in. It's whether you might have moved on. Like I say, I feel that this has been a while, this separation. However, it is supposed to be beautiful. If this person has changed and can step up for you properly, maybe you've got a shot here because they've taken accountability. And the fact that they now view you as a missed opportunity is actually not a bad thing. Let them earn you back. What would this person say to my viewer? What would they say? I remember the day we met like it was yesterday. I need to sort things out first before I come back to you. So maybe there was something, a third party that was more structured in their life than what it wasn't quite casual. Not meaning another person, but maybe it was something that was affecting you. Work or someone sabotaging. They need to sort that out. That's possibly what they've done. They've reflected. They're thinking, this isn't working. It's not working for me. It's not working for my person. I need to definitely sort this out before I can return. Because at least then they can come to you and say, look, I've done this. I've sorted this out. So we've got this time, or I can give you this now that I couldn't give you before. Anything else? Anything else? I dream about a future with you. Do you love me the way I love you? You are the light at the end of my tunnel. They're coming back. They're sorting some bits out first that they need to, so you and this person can be successful, which is why it's got a bit of a delay here. This person knows what they've done here and they regret it. It's up to you if you give this person a second chance or not. But the cards are strongly suggesting that they aren't going to sugarcoat this. They're not going to brush it under the carpet. They're willing to have the conversation with you and come to some sort of compromise when it comes to you and them. Good luck. Bye.